Testing. Can you see me? Alright, welcome to episode 2, lifts at lunch. Not going to talk too much, I'm going to get into it. Got 15 minutes. Today is about power. So I got 15 minutes of just deadlifts at 275. This is the scaled weight. Next time I come around to this exercise, I'm going to do the RX weight, and then when I come back the third time, it'll be the elite weight. My goal is 3 to 5 reps every single minute. At my last lunch at lift, I felt like I wasn't really challenging myself, so I may decide to go above the 3 to 5 rep mark at various times. But ultimately, it's more about finishing with consistency than burning myself out early because of ego. And in the last minute, I'm gonna go to failure. So as many reps as possible. Let me get started. Get my music on. One, 2, 3. Okay. Lesson number 1, never take anything for granted. I can do 2 more. 4. Ooh, all right, so when I wrote out this plan, I thought the 275 was going to be pretty light, even for the scaled weight, but maybe it's because I just didn't warm up. One, 2, 3, 4. Woo! But that 275 is feeling appropriately challenging at the moment. I'm gonna have my music on. Oh, hopefully you have 15 minutes. If you do, come in gym, go to the gym, go outside, just do something with some high level of intensity. You'll thank yourself later. Oh, I think I'm gonna stick at 3 reps. I was just talking about maybe going above the 5 rep mark, but that weight is feeling mighty heavy at the moment. I did just come from a run also. I've been cleared to run. It's my second run in over half a year. Very stiff, heart rate much higher that I can't even believe. But I did it. My first run, I did a minute on, minute off, run, walk. This run, I did 2 minutes, run, walk. And although my heart rate was still high, it wasn't as bad as the first round. And PT Charlotte says I need to give at least 2 days, 2 full days of rest before I run. Two days of full rest in between runs. And she wants to ensure I just don't overdo it. As you know, basketball involves a lot of running. So from here on out through the start of the season, every 2 days or every 3 days, I'm gonna be running. My goal is to keep my heart rate real low, because I used to have energy. I used to have endurance. Oh man, at this rate, since I'm doing the low end of my rep range, my goal during minute 14, 15, the last minute, is to get above 5. It'll be amazing if I could hit 10. That doesn't seem likely at the moment, but that's what I'm striving for. I'm always someone who I try to set goals for myself all the times. I used to be someone who, at least growing up, who sort of just went with the wind. However I felt is how I moved, and my movement was determined by how I felt. It wasn't until I started ordering myself, structuring myself, following my first fitness plan, even though I mentioned recently that these prescribed sets and weights, or sets and reps, I'm no longer a believer in that. I think there is a science to lifting and lifting principles, but nothing. Oh man, I might need to cut short my lunch. Lift that lunch. I have to take the cats to the vet. I'm halfway through though. Maybe I'll have an opportunity to do these last 7 minutes and then go to the vet. But that's the great thing about these. Lifts at lunch. Short, sweet, very powerful. Oh man, I get the feeling that this may need to cut short. But if so, I'm still gonna feel good about the work I'm putting in right now. 275, three reps consistently. I think 1 or 2 rounds I did 5 reps. My body's gonna thank me. It's gonna thank me for that. Hopefully I can do a full 15 minutes, but we'll see. What was I saying about scientific lifting? Yeah, nothing replaces passion, consistency, intensity. When you combine all those things together, it's good to have an outline, some playbook to refer to. But if you have a passion for making a change in your life, physically, performance-wise, you consistently show up at the gym, and when you're there, you maximize your time, you're going to see progress, you're going to see improvement, and you're going to transform. Whatever your goals are, you're going to start moving closer and closer to those goals. Like yesterday, or whatever, my last lift at lunch, the intensity wasn't there. I came out, did the 15 minutes, and I left. I even added additional weight. I added additional weight. And I was really strategic with how I determined the weight. So if I realized that the weight was too light, I should just up the rep count. I'm starting to look at rep ranges as a minimum now and not a target. Because if you do everything by the book and you don't see the results that you're looking for, who's to blame? The person who wrote the plan for this hypothetical public, or you who didn't apply yourself and go above and beyond? In a world and a time that we're in where things are being automated, information is so readily available, what separates you from everyone else? To me, I believe it's who you show up as in real life. Do you go above and beyond? Do you apply yourself? Do you work harder and smarter? That's going to give you the outcome that you want. At this time, the textbooks say I should have been back on the court by now, playing basketball. But I can't. I haven't. Obviously, there were some life circumstances that happened which prevented me from fully dedicating myself to physical therapy. But the world's not gonna stop and feel sorry for me. So I have to find time, I have to scratch and claw time, I have to make time for the things that I want. Recovery, performance. At least one more. At least one more. Last one, last rep, 1 to 6. Gotta get back to work. Oh, what was I saying? I have to go above and beyond. I can't follow the script and expect myself to be exceptional. And I'm not trying to live just an average life. And average means different things to different people. And to me, it's not a monetary thing. It's a mindset thing where no obstacle seems daunting. Everything is possible as long as I apply myself and I'm willing to work toward it. Hey, I know you gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to work. That 15 minutes lift at lunch, episode 2. Good work. Good work. Till next time.